This second video on 2 Samuel is titled Lessons in Being a Leader. Now, this whole series is about connecting faith to business, church and life. And to grow, we need to have pruning. For a tree or bush to grow, it has pruning at the right time of the year. And some plants, compared to others, need severe pruning, almost to the ground, where others only need a light pruning. And when you're growing, other people are going to copy what you're doing. And sometimes we get really angry because other companies copy what we're doing. Other churches copy our programs. But if we weren't successful, why would they want to copy us? So in some ways that's encouraging. But the other things is people copy, but they're not committed passionately to that. And they actually don't make it work the way that you could. And also, we learned in Gloria Jean's Coffees, they copy the things that are wrong, didn't work, that we found out about, but they copy them because they think we did it, and that will be successful to them. So leaders lead, but at the same time, they also build relationships. So a few lessons here. A leader leads, but also builds relationships. There's no use building a business if you're not building your relationships with each other, with those that you work with, your clients and suppliers and volunteers in a church and a ministry. And leaders got to understand their source is God. Our source is not people, our material resources or money. None of these are our source. God is. It's not people, it's not material things, it's not our money. And so often we depend that I've got enough money to do these things, I've got enough knowledge, we've got enough success now. Now our source is God, and we should never forget that. Another key thing in lessons in being a leader is problem solving and skills, and being effective in communication earn the leader much credibility. So if you can problem solve, people instantly get attracted to you. If they see that you've got a skill that actually can problem solve, and they see that you can effectively communicate with them, that earns their trust and you credibility as a leader. And we need to have that as a leader if people are going to go on the journey with us through not only good times, but difficult times. When people feel insecure, and they often do because of the market and the media and social media and the negative stuff that is out there, a leader must be able to see ahead, encourage, prepare them, and vision the future. And when they do that, people start to come back into line and not allow the negative things to eat away at them so much. And we need to input positive things into our people, encourage them with vision, prepare them, and let them see that there is a way ahead. You see, King David submitted to the authority of King Saul. Although he was appointed, David was appointed king many years beforehand, he didn't actually get to serve in the role till King Saul had died. But David would never do anything against King Saul, despite King Saul trying to knock him off. He said, he's the Lord's anointed at this time, and I will serve him. He had the chance to kill him at various times. He said, I will not touch the Lord's anointed. A bit of a warning for us that when we're working for a pastor or working for our business lead, be it CEO, managing director, department head or whatever, we have to learn to work for them until it's time for them to move on, retire, or do whatever. We shouldn't be undermining them, because that will undermine our future, it will undermine theirs, it will undermine the business or the church. And I had to learn this, that when I worked for someone above me, I was loyal and honest to them. And I learned very early, don't criticize them to other people. If I have an issue with them, talk directly with them. So there's a few lessons in being a leader. We need to learn that being a leader, we need to be pruned to grow, that people will copy us, that we can build partnerships and relationships with people, that God's our source, no one else, that people need to trust and we need to be credible with them, and we shouldn't be undermining our leaders. And we can take people forward if we show them the vision, we show them the way forward, and we encourage them to come with us.